You're often advised to cut off toxic people, protect your peace, and set boundaries. And that's a good advice. No one wants to carry the weight of negativity, drama, or emotional harm caused by another person. But what if you're the toxic one? What happens when the person draining your energy, killing your joy, and stealing your peace is you? Let's talk about self-toxicity because it's real and dangerous because you can't walk away from yourself. You live with you every single day of your life. So how do you know you are being toxic to yourself? Start by being honest. Look at your habits, listen to your thoughts, check how you see yourself. Ask yourself, do I constantly engage in destructive behaviors like excessive drinking, smoking, or harmful relationships? Are my thoughts filled with jealousy, bitterness, resentment, and revenge? Do I always judge myself harshly, believing I'm not enough, unworthy of love, or undeserving of joy? Do I always expect the worst, that people will hurt me, or that good things are not meant for people like me? If the answer to any of these questions is yes, then you are being toxic to yourself. But here's the truth. You may have poisoned your peace, but you're also the source of your healing. You can challenge your own thoughts. You can learn self-hate. You can replace bitterness with gratitude. You can stop punishing yourself for things you couldn't control. You can decide today to be your own ally instead of your enemy. Because listen, you are not hopeless. You are just hurt. And healing begins with awareness. You are worthy of peace, of joy, of life that feels light again. So stop running from your shadow. Face it, understand it, heal it. Because when you stop being toxic to yourself, everything else begins to change. Sometimes life feels like it is pressing you from every side, crushing your spirit, stretching your patience, and testing your limits. But what if that crushing is not the end, but the beginning of something beautiful? The grape must be crushed to become wine. The bow must be pulled backward before the arrow flies forward. Necessity gives birth to invention. Hot seasons often carries the seed of future breakthrough. Your current situation may not make sense right now. It may feel unfair, frustrating, or even unbearable. But perhaps, just perhaps, there is a deeper reason. Maybe God is building something in you, a lesson you will teach others someday, a strength you will need for tomorrow, or a wisdom that only pain can birth. Don't be deceived by appearance. People parade their victories, not their battles. They show the crown, but not the cross they carried. You are not lagging behind, you are simply in your training season. Comparing your process to someone else's results will only rob you of your peace and joy. There is no reward without sacrifice. Every success you admire came at a cost, whether paid by them or someone before them. If they had quit during their crushing, you wouldn't see their celebration today. So don't make permanent decisions based on temporary pain. Don't curse the process, it's preparing you. The corn must fall and die before it multiplies. The crushing produces wine. The stretching launches the arrow. Be resilient, be hopeful, be consistent, and stay true. Above all, don't be distracted by your current discomfort. You are not being destroyed, you are being developed. Great things are on the other side of this pressure. Trust the process. Your mind isn't just a part of you. It is what defines you. It is the command center of your entire life. And what you feel, that is the thoughts you nurture, the beliefs you accept, the ideas you dwell on, determines who you are, what you become, and how you respond to the world. If your mind is constantly swimming in dark, destructive thoughts, it will show up in your words, in your decisions, in your reactions, and eventually in your character. No one wakes up one day as a negative, bitter, or broken person. It happens slowly and silently through the thought they entertain every single day. But the opposite is also true. For instance, if your mind is filled with kindness, purpose, gratitude, and hope, it will shine through you. You will speak differently, you will treat people better, you will feel lighter, and you will attract peace. You become more compassionate, more hopeful, and more resilient. Why? Because your mind is in alignment with who you want to be. It all starts within. That's why mental discipline is key. You can't let every random negative thought build a home in your mind. Not every idea deserves your attention, and not every voice in your head is telling you the truth. You've got to be the gatekeeper. Observe your thoughts, challenge them, replace the toxic ones with healing ones. Not because it's easy, but because it's necessary. Because in the end, your thoughts are the blueprint of your life. So if you want to change, start by changing what you think. Guard your mind, because that's where your future begins. Waking up, scrolling, and surviving isn't living. You have to live with intention, curiosity, boldness, and passion. Don't wait for the perfect time. The perfect time is now. Make something meaningful out of every moment and every season of your life. If you are a teenager, soak it in. Explore, learn, try, fail, and grow. You won't be a teenager forever, and when that window closes, it never reopens. So don't waste time wishing you were older. Don't rush through it, pretending you already are. Study those who have gone ahead. Learn from their wins and their mistakes, because success leaves clues, and wise people pick them up. Those clues will guide you, help you avoid unnecessary mistakes, and also help you grow faster and wiser. Opportunity don't always shout, some whisper. So knock on every door, and if no door opens, build your own. Don't wait for someone to push you. Push yourself. Give your best every single time. In your schoolwork, craft, friendship, health, and in your work with purpose. Show up fully. Strive to tick every box, not to be perfect, but because you deserve a full, rich, and unapologetic life. Don't let days pass you by. Make them count. Don't let your story be one of regret. Let it be one of impact. You weren't just born to breathe. You were born to live. So go ahead, live loud, deep, and true.